Hi guys, long time no see. Today we're going to talk about how I create an MQTT display with some cheap displays I found on AliExpress. It was very difficult to address these or let them work because there was only one driver which was working with this displays, and it only works on an Arduino and not on an ESP32 chip. So therefore I created this site. What I did, I created an Arduino Uno, and there I put only the drive in for the display, and through the serial port I sent data via the ESP32. This is how I connected my display to my Arduino Mino. And then afterwards, what you can do, you can select if you want to have 2 or 4 zones on your display, and you can select due to a web interface which topic you want to have visual on your screen. And you're also able to set your Wi-Fi settings and your MQTT settings. These are the libraries you need for the ESP32. And this is for the Uno. And this one, runAnimation.h, that was the only one which let the display work. So I decided to create first a code for the Arduino Nano. In that code, you find some stuff you can download here. You copy everything and put it on. You have some variables you send through the ESP, how many zones you have, and the display intensity of the display. And on the ESP32 you find the code also, and there you can see also that's much more, but you see you can just copy it, put it on an ESP32, and it will be working. You have an access point. If you don't have the first time you boot it, you have the access point where you have to use 192.186 4.1 to access your settings. So, and afterwards you can connect it to your MQTT. Here you see some. This is just a prototype. Prototype. I finalized it like that. It was okay. Just created, soldered something, put it directly to the main board of the display, and it will be working. Now I will power up the 3 displays, and then you see when you start it, they also give you the IP address, because sometimes if you have a lot of IP devices in your home, you're not able to find which one is the right IP for which device. So when you start it, they will boot up, and now they're waiting to receive the IP, and here you see the 3 different IP addresses. Now you have, these are all configured of 2 zones, and as long as they don't receive new data on the MQTT, they stay empty. So for instance, on top you see the off-grid battery is 32%, and there is a power consumption of 41 watts, and my other battery is empty, and normally here must be the injection or the usage of my net. Now we can go to the configuration of that file. So during the boot up you saw a lot of styles. Now you see this one, if you see, that's the 3rd one display. If you want to change the label of the display, just enter something, not test, you say just save it. And normally during the next refresh, now you see test, and then you have energy sock. Of course, where you get this, these are data I have in my MQTT server, where the MQTT server is turning on. So if you have data from Tasmotic or Domotics, it's a lot of shit where you can, this you can't use because otherwise you have all the shit. So what you can do is, like here, I created a display line 1, 2, 3, or energy. There I put all my energy in. As you see here, as you see here on energy, I have my consumption, injection, my off-grid battery. So, and if you want one of these, you just select this one, usage, you copy this one, and you put it here into your device that you use. But I'm not going to change it now, because otherwise put this also back original. Point. Just save it and it's okay. You find everything on www.spiketech.be. There you find all the stuff you need. The brightness to 200. You see, this one is lit up. You put this like so. You just save it, and it will turn back dark. If you change now, I want to have 4 zones. Here it's possible. But of course you have to say then sock off and sock energy. You don't get it in one field, because the fields are divided 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you see sock power, and the other one is overwritten there. So if you only want values and you know what the values are, you can of course also do it like this. You see, I have 4 values which are here connected in. Now I have 2 zones, but now I don't have the label, so I put now the label on it back again. Sock and the power which I use from that battery. And if you wait a little bit, you see on top the display will change after he received new data. So the display is always changing when he has new data from MQTT. So I think this is everything I want to say. I hope you liked it, and check out my website www.spiketech.be. See you!